Hello everybody, welcome back to Eorzea. We're gonna get going here on a little bit more questing. Let's see, we needed to do a thing here in Gridania. We needed to talk to we need to go to the amphitheater, I think. Pretty sure that's where we needed to go. So let's go ahead and look for it. There it is. And is this it? Maybe not. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay, so before we get going here on this quest, I just want to point out that we are still running the charity. Link is down below in the About section. You can go over and you can support No Kid Hungry. Please, if you've got a little bit of money to spare and you're willing to help out, we're trying to raise $500 by the end of July. So far, we're at 20 bucks. So head on down there. Let's try to help these folks out and make sure that kids are able to eat at least $500 worth of food, I guess. So, yeah, that's what we're doing as far as charity goes for the rest of the month. As far as streaming goes, I will probably not be streaming on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, as I am going to be out of town. I might not stream Wednesday either because I am going to be out of town as well for a different reason. I'm actually going to be on CNN at the CNN town hall meeting with President Biden. So if you get a chance to check that out, I guess check it out if you want. So anyway, let's get going here on the quest. Alright, so we're trying to get this stuff done so that we can get to my little Chocobo or whatever quest, so that we can actually get a Chocobo. Let me very quickly do this so I can get the main scenario quests back up on my screen here. There we go. And I believe we're at A Hero in the Making is the name of the quest. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we'll go ahead and click here. And I'll see you when the cutscene's done.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The three seed seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelves Wood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
Follow
forest.
the elementals!
Alright.
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, Alize, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Okay, there we go. The Gridanians are unfortunate enough to have to contend with two beast tribes. The Axel are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Remo. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. We're cutting through as much quest as we can, as quick as we can. Though they clash with the Ixal, is it Ixal? Yeah, Ixal. Ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are as yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. Yeah, I'm pretty much only doing side quests outside of stream, and it's really just to unlock different features and stuff. I'm doing the MSQ and then job quests on stream, so that's where we're at right now. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood and thereby the power of the elementals will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How vulnerable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove? How valuable might the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? Alright. Just nod and walk away, I guess. Alright, cool. So that is the Gridania bit of this done. I think we go to Uda next. I don't remember. Alright, so... Actually, I don't think it really matters, as long as you do all three of them, so... Gotta head back over to the main... Actually, you know what? Let's just TP to Uda, and we will save ourselves the trouble. Thanks. Yeah, I've gotten a few comments on my name so far. It was something that I really wanted to. I wanted to do something Doctor Who related, and so yeah. All right, so let's go to Chamber of Rule. I'd gone through a couple of different names, and none of them really worked that good. But I like fish fingers and custard. I thought that was a good one to pick. So, So, I think it's the gold, like, the steps with the gold trim. It's like black and gold, I think, over here. Should be. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Alright. Alright, see you after the cutscene.
Behold, 'tis the Sultana Nanamo herself!
And Roban as well!
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Hurrah! Rauban!
Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty, we have wrought sand into gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah!
There, at the Flame General's back flies the Grand Company's standard. Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the 7th Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests. If the fates were fair, the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this 7th Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled. Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save? You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside our roads, strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Ul'dah stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand. Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you. Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Ul'dah, but to restore her to prosperity. As the realm prospers, so shall Ul'dah. As Ul'dah prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Ul'dah!
Together we are one.
Your grace.
Rauban, People of Ul'dah, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Ul'dah. Yet those who measured that wealth in coins and carats are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Long live Nanamo!
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn! Forsooth!
The time is now!
I fancy meeting you again.
Oh, that voice actor trips me out. It's so terrible. Alright. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amaja, the beast tribe that worships the primal Ifrit. Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with the Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stroked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will never be finite. Will ever be finite. Yeah. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Umaja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder then that the immortal flames are eager to recruit more members. At such a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. Alright. Tweedledee and Tweedledum are gone now, so we can... It's on the opposite side. Okay. I was looking for the I see. I have another character that I was playing on, and I had just finished the fight with Titan, and then I decided to create this character to do streams to go through the story, and so I haven't played on the other character since then, but I don't know, maybe someday I'll get back to it. Otherwise, I'll just stick with this one. I think that this has pretty much become my new main. Yeah, for Titan. Yeah, I do enjoy the story so far. Just some of the voice acting is a little down there. It's as bad as my voice acting, I guess. Oh yeah, the music. Final Fantasy is long known for amazing music. I'm loving the Black Mage so far. I enjoy just being able to shit magic at things. It's nice. Although when I was fighting Ifrit, I kind of screwed up quite a bit. That was your first 50. Nice. Alright. Where do I need to go for this one? Okay. I don't think it really matters as long as I'm near a crystal. Alright. Oh, actually right there. Alright, cool. Alright, yet another cutscene. Let me stand out of the way so that other people can click this dude. Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick. The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Alright.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilfir's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now, the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well. A crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
Yeah, they're like literally following me. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Limsa Lomencia is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagin, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lomencians' backyard. And that is to say not of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Lomencians are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Excuse me. Oh, is that it? Are we done with the conversation? Awesome, guys. Appreciate it. Alright, cool. Let me adjust a window real quick. Oh. Fish Fingers, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope? Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service has now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies? Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Yeah, a lot of times this name sets up some comedy gold, unless they just call me by my last name, and then it just sounds weird. Alright, Waking Sands. And there we go. Alright, cool. So there should only be a couple more quests between now and being able to get my job quest so that I can actually become a black mage. So Yeah, that should be happening soon. Alright, cool. So we get down here, join a grand company, which... I don't know. I'm probably just going to go with the big red boy. Old big red. Yeah, it takes forever to get in here. It's just like, go through this door. Okay, go through this door. Alright. Hey, Minfilia. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. Were the Grand Company leaders' words as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, Fish Fingers. I mean, just go to the store and get you some fish fingers. That's cool. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decision? Once your mind is made up, pray, give the Grand Company officers your answer. Complete. Hey, done with that quest finally.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright. That was a lot of cutscenes for that quest, but it's done. And also dang. So, alright. I'm going to go with the Storm Officer because... No, not him. Wrong one. Must be the Flame Officer. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it General Ruban's words kindled a fire within you? Not really, but, you know, whatever. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But before we can count on you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. Please proceed to the Hall of the Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and teleport straight to Ul'dah. I just decided to go with that one because my teleport was already here, so my home point. Whatever it's called, my Ethernet cable was linked to this system. Wait, is this where I'm going? I got another quest there. Thought that it was in here. Well, let's see here. Oh, it's over there. I see it. There we go. Alright, so finish off this quest. I think the next one might get me my Chocobo. Hopefully. I would love to be able to actually, like, ride them out soon. It's either this quest or the next one. Alright. And there he is. What brings you to the Hall of the Flames this evening, adventurer? Yep. Ah, I thought as much. You are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. It is an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir. Speak, Private. Imperials, sir. They fired on a high-wind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's edge. Bloody hells. Of all the times for this to happen. Fishfingers, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amaja, and we have no one to spare in western Thenolan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go. Yes, sir. Alright. So, let's see where this is. I think you said it was by Horizon. It is by Horizon. So let's just do that. Seems like a fair thing to do. Alright. Trying to get there as quick as possible to get this quest over with. I'm trying to get to my mount. Trying to figure out if the mounts that I have are like bound to the character that I started using them on, or if they are account wide. Proceed, I guess. Ah, there we go. Good old Biggs and Wedge. An adventurer. What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. And basically, we had cover. Like, could have just stayed right there. The Immortal Flame sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Because I'm new, bro. You don't see the little, like, leaf over my head? You alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Fish fingers and custard? Yes. Glad to have you with us. I kind of got the cadence of that incorrect, but that's okay. Should have been fish fingers and custard, yes? I've not seen a craft of this design before. That traitor Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum? I don't know. Along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity, the first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring. She really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Fish Fingers? I mean, I already knew the plan. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge. Alright, you just stay there, Biggs. We're under attack. To arms! And go team go. Woo! That's right. Alright, homeboy. Have a little thunder. Do that. Make life a little bit easier for me to target things. Maybe I'll switch to this dude real quick. Take that one out right there. Take out this one. Take out this one. Come on. Die, dude. this one. I'm gonna just do a little bit more attention. That? Maybe take this dude out real quick. So keep him from acting a fool. Excuse me. Coming through. Alright, calm down, dude. Have some thunder. Down there, buddy. For some reason my fire keeps getting interrupted, like while I'm trying to use it. Hey, that was it. There we go. Alright, cool. Biggs! Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Fishfingers. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd seen you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though. If it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flames lads here, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I mean, you're dead, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We're very grateful. He's just like, oh yeah, thanks for letting me, helping me not die. Kind of cool. Alright. Speaking of things that are kind of cool, where am I on this map? There I am. I could not see my icon. Alright, probably go over the bridge. I was going to use my teleport, but it still has about a minute left on it, so might as well just walk it. Alright. Too bad I can't, like, steal that guy's Chocobo. Alright. I'm actually not that far from the city-state here. Basically just right around the corner. Let's go up these steps, and I think I'm there. Alright. I got a lot of quest markers and stuff for other jobs. Like, I think I've got 3 jobs that the starting quest for is to kill these cactors. One of these days I'll get around to it. Right now I'm worried about the Black Mage class though. So, yeah. That's what we're focusing on. Alright, almost there. Alright, cool. So we'll head in, and I think we just go back to the Immortal Flames, and if I'm not mistaken, that unlocks the Chocobos. Let's see here. Well, it'll give me some black dye at any rate. I don't know why I hit map. There we go. Alright, right here. A lot of people in here today. Alright. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Oh wow, I just got a whole bunch of messages. A whole bunch just popped up. So, if I wasn't responding, that's why. Black Mage is quite difficult since it revolves around standing still and being a bit of a turret, yes. Especially when dungeons trials require you to move around, yes. But that only matters to do the most damage. The Black Mage does have the most damage if it can stand still. Yeah. I agree. You can do a ton of damage as a Black Mage. The problem is casting times. So those insta cast spells, or there's the one that like makes your next cast an instant cast, come in really handy. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garland Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Yes, please. Next quest. The personal officer stands ready to complete your induction into the ranks. Are you ready, Fish Fingers? Then let us begin. I, Fish Fingers and Custard. Fish Fingers and Custard, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of the Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Reuben Ul'dah, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. Well, y'all can have that. I'm good on that shit. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Fish Fingers and Custard, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? I take it you would rather be judged by your deeds. I respect that. We want a man of action, not words. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Fish Fingers and Custard, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Alright. Thank you, thank you. No, please. Thank you. Can you hear me, Fish Fingers? This is Minfilia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private and Custard. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go into the field unprepared. Sure. Is that Commander Swift over there? Commander Swift? What's up, buddy? You may now accept the quest My Little Chocobo, Immortal Flames, by speaking with Swift. This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Well, I guess I should get to it then, huh? Okay. Too much stuff going on right now. Alright, let's talk to Commander Swift. Swift believes you should get yourself a Chocobo. So do I. Private and Custard, yes? A moment of your time, if you please. You wish to carry out your duty swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a Chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak to the Quartermaster to obtain a Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to the Mimigun by the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. Alright. Is it the Quartermaster, he said? I think so. Present the Flame Chocobo issuance to Mimigun. Okay. Chocobo. Some materials. Yeah. So it costs 200 seals. So I will have to get some seals. And that's unfortunate. Let's head out to... I'll head over here and use this to teleport out of the city and go get some seals, I guess. Go do some fates or whatever. Central, sure. Alright. So fate up here. Okay. I forgot that I needed to do this in order to get the bird. Sucks. I'm not a fan of having to do things that I don't want to do. Really, I just wanted to focus on only the main storyline quests, but it looks like I'm going to have to get my hands dirty a little bit here. It's okay. I got a couple more, yes, very helpful. I've got a couple more feature unlocking things I've seen around, so I will pick those up and do them outside of stream. The one for the gold saucer I want to make sure to get to, because eventually I'm going to want to get there to play some games, have some fun, try to get some gold saucer coin or whatever it's called to get some different items, get some cool stuff, all the stuff. Alright, where is this fade at? Such a long walk. I just remembered I've got sprint. Every once in a while I remember that that's there. Alright. Where did that go? It said that it still had 14 minutes left on it. What the hell? Did it just like... Well, shit. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, there's one over here now. So much for the 14 minutes remaining for it. Super dumb. Alright. Oh, there's one up here too. For the queen. Big time. Alright, we'll go do big time first. It was the first one to pop up, I guess. My guess is that somebody completed it, so it went away? I don't know. It was at 16% when I looked at it, so that could be it. You can also do levy quests for it. My phone keeps going off. Oh, that was just Pokemon Go. Okay. Nothing important, just Pokemon Go. Alright. Getting close to it now. Oh man, my lower back's starting to hurt from sitting too long, I think. Trying to sit with good posture as much as possible. I do got this chair that's supposed to be like good lumbar support, but all right, level sync. Please hit it. Problem is it there's a player like running around in circles, like causing the things to move. Let's do swift cast. Let me, oh, you know what? It's probably because, yeah, it's too high level of a spell, so it won't let me cast it. Fire. there's quite a few players here right now. That one. Interrupted. People are taking them out so damn quick. Sledgehammer beak. Alright. So there's 40 seals. Yes. Fate rewards. Got it. Yeah, it's actually the first fate that I've done on this character. I imagine it's got to be, since I just now got the reward for it for the first time. Alright, people, come on. Don't finish it before I get down here, please. Oh, level sync. Sorry. Like, why won't it let me cast? I think it was some thunder too. Alright, so what the fuck now? Dude's very hippity hoppity. And done. Another 40, so now we're at 80. Cool. Little quick quests to get these seals. Unfortunately, I got to keep running back and forth across the map, so that's less than ideal. It would be much better if I could just like teleport over there. Someone leveled on that, which is cool. They hit level 10, so that means that they get themselves a fresh new job quest. So good for them. Alright. Gotta go around this hill, unfortunately. Adds to the bullshit to get to the fate. By the time I get there, it will probably be done again. Please go off the ledge. He was just sitting there like an asshole. Like, seriously, bro, jump, get down there, go. All right, so I think this is the one that I tried to do earlier, and it like got completed or something. It's at 4% already. It's very quickly going up, so sure do hope that I can get there before it's done this time. Level sync. Hit it with fire. Hit it with thunder. Alright. Cool. I made it. Hit that. Give me a little extra MP regen. Dot it back with the thunder again. Just keep on shitting fire at it pretty much. Dotting it with the thunder whenever I can. That's less than ideal. I would much prefer you not, like, be focusing on me, bro. Have a little bit more thunder. Alright. Fate complete? Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Let's go ahead and try to take care of this for that other player. Okay, maybe not. I tried to help you out, but you ran away. Coward. Okay, cool. So, I have no idea how many seals I got for that one. Is it currency? Yeah. So, I'm at 160. I need 40 more. 40 more seals. There's a fate all the way over here, where I was before. And there's that one up there. That one's at 31%. That one's at 0. So I'll keep an eye on that one, see if it stays around. If not, if it gets up to like 70 or 80%, I will reroute to the one up north. It's at 50%. Oh jeez. Yeah, I'm not gonna get there in time, I don't think. A little more damage than what I had intended. Is it up the hill or down the hill? Yeah, 68%. I don't know that I'm going to really be able to do this one. Level sync. As long as I get a hit, I think I will be good. Fate complete. That was only 4 seals though, because I got here like at the end of it. Unfortunate. Alright. Can I get over here to this one in time to do it? Is it 2%? This is annoying. Because all the other players have flying mounts, so they can just jump over to it. One fate to the next, and I've got to run to try to get there, so level sync. Oh, that's not even what I'm trying to kill. It's this. From Yellowstone. yourself, buddy. Hey, look, you made it, Steve, in Yellowstone. I'm proud. Hey, I think I got enough now. Let's look at currency. There we go. Alright. Woohoo! Head back to Ul'dah. We can go ahead and get us a mount. Alright. And then we need to go there. And here. Right? Oh no, I need the, I need to go get the seal first. Is that my grand company? It's over there. Okay, I see it. Alright, I see it. We'll get there. Ul'dah. Alright, cool. So now we can come in here and I can buy material. Flame Chocobo issuance. Yes, please. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. Head all the way back over to the Chocobo Keep. Which is this way. Where we were just at. Alright. This was the entire goal of the stream today, was to unlock mounts. Unlock mounts, that's the word I was trying to say. Want a bird issue, you say? Then I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. There you go. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Thank you, I appreciate it. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. I gotta think of a good name. Oh. Of course I've got one. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. I wish that I could do all caps. What's up, pretty bird? Time and relative dimension in space. There we go. And we're golden. Finish the quest. I dare say he likes his name. Here's your very own Chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Now then. Do I need to... Yep, I sure do. And let's see. Now that I can access my mouse guide. Nope, I can only... My other Chocobos are character bound, it would appear. Alright, cool. Awesome. Guess I'm going to have to buy another $5 worth of Butterfingers. And gift a few more subs on Twitch. Alright, let's see here. Need to return to the Waking Sands was the next quest, which is right there. Cool. Got a Chocobo. We can finally ride. Mount guide. Let's just go ahead and throw our bird right there. I know I'm just riding like right over here, but you know, I've been waiting so long for it. Yeah, look at that. Sweet birdie. Nope. Oh, why do people gotta stand right in front of the door? So annoying. Alright. Welcome back, Fish Fingers. Lady Menphilia awaits you within. Complete. Oh, look. 300 seals right there. Christ. Motherfucker. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. Yeah, it be like that for sure. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Fish Fingers. Now, when we last spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends. Did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. This way, sirs. That was not showing them in. That was just yelling. I could have done that shit. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Well, Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a natural party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Gorlund Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And, there we go. And I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Quest complete. Alright, it seemed like she was going to say more. But then she just kind of stopped. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and accept this quest. Yeah. Oh, actually, this is the one that we need. Right? This unlocks job quests. Cool. Alright. So then we can get Black Mage. It's been a productive stream.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs. a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Imagine that. Thancred is worthless in yet another situation. Alright, so let's go ahead and head out of the Waking Sands. The long road to get out of this building is quite a pain. Alright, cool. Alright, so now that we're out of there. Oh, nice Batmobile, buddy. Alright. I think I'm going to wrap up the stream right here. We'll get to the next bit in the next stream. If you are interested, we still have the charity going on right now. Link is down below in the About section. The charity is No Kid Hungry, and they raise money to feed hungry children. So, yeah, if you're interested and you got a little extra coin, feel free to click over there. We're trying to raise $500 by the end of July. So that would be awesome if you're able to participate. That is not what I wanted to click. But at any rate, we will go ahead and do a quick raid. Let's see who is streaming some Final Fantasy right now. Let's go with... There's a person. Alright. I don't know what's going on here, but... They've been streaming for about a minute.
Yes, I've done for like that.
Okay, I don't know what's going on in that stream, so... Yeah, let's find somebody else. There was weird stuff going on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. We will raid Sergeant Milkman. Alright. Alright, cool. So go ahead and head on over. If you like their content, give them a follow, as always. And I hope that you enjoyed today's stream. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.